Hello there, speed duelists. Welcome back to another episode of a Celebrity Showdown, the show in which I invite powerful duelists from all over the world and force them to play some speed duel. Today I'm joined by Janjo. Hello.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Doing fine. For the people who might not know your channel, who are you? What do you do?
So I'm Janjo. My YouTube channel is the Janjo Zone, where I typically cover historic Yu-Gi-Oh, ranging from like old formats to OCG content, a lot of that like old retro type of stuff.
Yeah, especially the very old stuff, which not a lot of people know about, which I find super interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot of a lot of research. Thankfully, a lot of people on like my Discord, tend to help out, and other members like the OCG community, and it's come a long way since early 2020.
Mm-hmm. So did that kind of grow and explode, or?
I wouldn't say the word like explode, but it definitely has grown. When I first looked into like the really old stuff in, oh gosh, it might have been like the late 2010s. There wasn't much out there for a lot of information, right? So many, especially stuff that's OCG related, it's lost in Japan or on like old websites or sources that we just don't have access to. And it's similar to that for even like old formats, like early Duel Monsters era stuff, that we're slowly building like sources for things like rulings. Like skill drain was like had different rulings like on release, like the legality of certain cards.
Yeah, Last Will, Ultimate Offering, those cards.
Yeah. So it's a slow process because Konami doesn't really do any of this themselves, and Upper Deck, company before Konami, just didn't leave too much for us, unfortunately. But it definitely has improved significantly, for sure.
Yeah, the companies unfortunately don't really preserve history. Like the blog for European events, it's completely gone. So whenever I have to look something up, it has to be the Wayback Machine, unfortunately. But
yeah, I've done a video on like older like European Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's so fascinating. I think it's probably real. I think we have like one deck list from around like the Pharaoh Servant format that's not. I don't think that even exists in like a North American capacity, just because like the meta is a little different over there. So even something like that is interesting, especially the overseas stuff where it's like other regions. It's even more obscure.
Yeah. Speaking of formats that are different between Europe and North America, how is your Speed Duel story? Do you have any experience with that?
Yeah, so I've been following Speed Duel since it was announced. Honestly, what funny, because when it was first announced, I thought it was going to be something more to how Genesis format is, where you could play, certain like any like modern card type of thing, but like shortened. So I remember testing out with a friend. I was playing like a Prank Kids deck, which of course not Speed Duel legal. And then when I started doing when I changed my YouTube stuff to do like Yu-Gi-Oh content, I was covering a bit more Speed Duel stuff when it was still going on, and I've always enjoyed Speed Duels as a type of Yu-Gi-Oh that's kind of brings together the old and new, and revitalizes a lot of old cards like Serpent Knight Dragon, and I recall in early Speed Duel, Gravekeeper Burn was a deck, and that's not really something you can do in like any other form of the game. So while I haven't necessarily played much Speed Duel as of late, in a few years, admittedly so, not since the last set came out, it's always been like a fun spot for me.
Yeah. So the decks that I have prepared for today, we kind of took inspiration of your fascination with Forbidden Memories, the video game. So for you, I've prepared the Red Eyes fusion deck based on Meteor Black Dragon. What are your thoughts about that one?
I love that Meteor Black Dragon is in Speed Duel. That is super cool. Because I also saw recently, I think Rush Duel. Or it was one of the like alternative games, like introduce like Meteor Black Dragon support. There's like a Meteor Black Dragon fusion or something like that. But the fact that you can play Meteor Black Dragon and it's still like kind of decent in Speed Duel, considering the life points are so low. Having a monster with such high attack is just really fun, even if the deck might not win any tournaments. I think the fact that you can have decks like this is super cool. Now only if they added Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, but
yeah, it's a pity we never got that one. Yeah, today even we got a new Red Eyes fusion announced. I don't know whether you already saw that.
Yeah, there's a new Joey set, similar to the upcoming Chaos Origins set, where it has like Yugi related support. Now we got the Joey stuff. They new Red Eyes like Overframe, Fusion, and the Joey adjacent cards, and it's super exciting to see. I'm real curious on how that turns out when it inevitably gets imported to the TCG.
Yeah, should be fun. Anyway, let's head to the dueling table, where we get to play rock, paper, scissors. And we're going with this one today.
Oh boy.
So you do get to choose. Usually you want to go second in Speed Duel, but I'm not sure what the optimal choice in this matchup is.
Yeah, I don't know, because again, I haven't played Speed Duel in a while, so like I'm so used to defaultly going first. Because I haven't really played Modern too much, where there are more going second tools. But in a retro format, it's all going first. But I guess I'll have to pick second, give myself a little bit of an edge, because I think I'll need it.
That's fine.
Okay, so at the start of the duel, I activate Red Eyes Inferno. What this card does for those, or I can tribute summon a Red Eyes Black Dragon for 1 less tribute for each monster you control. Interesting. So does that mean that?
Well, if I control one,
I assume it means that like if you control 2, I can't just normal summon a Red Eyes without tributing.
That you can. So 2 less tributes.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is exciting. And I can discard a spell, then apply one of these skills, but I can only use each of them once per duel. Okay. So if I control a Red Eyes, I can inflict 800 damage to you, but then Red Eyes can't attack. So it's kind of like a weakened Inferno Fire Blast.
Indeed, yeah.
Yes. And then alternatively, I can fusion summon 1 fusion monster that mentions Red Eyes Black Dragon as material. In this case, Meteor Black Dragon. Using monster from my hand or field. If I do, it cannot be destroyed by the opponent's card effects until the end of the turn. Okay, so it's just a polymerization with a little bit of protection. I like it.
Yeah. I am going to enter my main phase, and since I don't have an extra deck, I get to activate Beware the Paradox Brothers. So this does a whole bunch of things. I can summon level 7 monsters with only 1 tribute, so similar to your skill. I can additional tribute summon a level 7 monster once per turn. You take no effect damage, and I can only attack with 1 monster every turn, but that monster can make a second attack in every battle phase.
Ooh. So we picked Gate Guardian because that's it's sort of Forbidden Memories, and there's only so much you can pick, right? You can do like Great Moth or like Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Yeah, I don't know what the other like big monsters in that game were, but those 4 come to mind immediately alongside Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon.
Yeah, and we're talking now. Generally, Gate Guardian is like a decent deck, but not the card itself.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be summoning the big guy, so the thumbnail is a lie. But what I am gonna
It's
summon
about the idea.
is my Breaker, the Magical Warrior. He gets a counter. And I'm immediately gonna use my additional tribute summon for a monster that I had to reveal to activate the skill, but I'll just summon it. It's my Sangha of the Thunder. And with that, I'll set a card and end the turn.
Okay, so Sangha, while if it's being attacked, it makes the attacking monster's attack 0.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's only once while it's on the field. Actually, funnily enough, the Gate Guarding pieces actually had different effects when they first came out in the OCG.
Really?
Where it... Gosh, I'm trying to remember what it was. It was really bad, basically. It was very similar, but it just, like, I think it just negated an attack, something like that. I can send a thing if you want to put something on screen afterwards, but yeah, it was pretty bad. Okay,
yeah.
So I'm gonna start with Summoner's Art. It lets me add a level 5 normal monster to my deck to my hand. And I think I will choose Meteor Dragon.
Yep. Here he is, one of the pieces.
Yes, the previous McDonald's promo. Thankfully, don't got worried about that for Speed Duel, which is something I really like about Speed Duel, is just all the reprints of cards.
Yeah, even some OCG imports later down the line.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the print quality of Speed Duel is really nice, and I think it's highly underrated. Okay, so I think I am going to activate Red Eye's Inferno to use its secondary effect to fusion summon. But I need to discard a spell card. And I think I will choose this. And then I'll send these two, the Meteor Dragon and Red Eye's Black Dragon, to fusion summon the one and only Meteor Black Dragon.
Well, you are playing 3 copies, so one of them.
Yes, well, yes. One of 3, and not the only. Yes, and due to Red Eye's Inferno, I get protection until the end of the turn. Yes, however, it cannot be destroyed, but Sangha's effect definitely raises some eyebrows. Okay, so I think this is the order. I think this works. I will have to activate Book of Moon, targeting your Sangha.
Yeah.
And I think this will play around its effect.
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright. Meteor Black Dragon, attack his Sangha.
Unfortunately, I do have a little card here called Enemy Controller.
Oh no.
This will switch your Meteor Black Dragon to defense mode.
Oh no. Up, down, BA. Ooh, okay. Now, not that this affects me, but there's been many times, because I used to do, when my locals had Speed Duel tournaments, it's so hard to forget that there is no main phase 2.
You're not the first guest, so if you wish to set a back row card, that would be
fine.
fine.
I'm good. I'm good. I remember this time. Sometimes, most of the time, I have the short-term memory of a goldfish, but this time I came prepared.
Yeah. I am gonna go to my main phase. I'm gonna flip summon my Sangha of the Thunder. I'll set one monster face out. And go to the battle phase. I'll try to attack over your Meteor Black Dragon.
You can try. You can might.
Oh.
But I have a Sphere Karibo.
Oh. Yeah, that is a good one.
And Sphere Karibo is a hand trap that switches your attacking monster into defense position.
Yeah, that is gonna save you here. Yeah, I am just gonna have to pass the turn here.
It's spherical. Spherical. Okay. One thing I do like in the final set of Speed Duel, quote unquote final. They never said it technically ended, but I really appreciate all the just broken cards they had in. Like I think they had Mirage of Nightmare.
Yep.
Which was just absurd. I'm just shocked because there's so much more they could do with Speed Duel. Whether it's like more DM era stuff or even like synchros if they want to go a little crazy. It's kind of a shame that they stopped it where they were. I really thought they did that because they were prepping for Rush Duel.
Yeah.
And it's still not here, but I guess now we kind of know the answer where it's kind of became Genesis format.
Yep. So all other alternate formats had to go away.
Yeah, same thing with like the Time Wizard, time travel kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I attack Sangha, I will take 2,200 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But that means Sanga's effect will not work. But you do have a face down monster, and that could be deadly. Because at least one benefit with the pieces, from my perspective, is that they do not get their attacks off if they attack me. However, if I attack them in attack mode, that's not very good either.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll have to, and it's only to the end of the turn, so I think I'll have to cut my losses here and take the 2,200.
Yes, I will activate Sanga's effect.
This is a very bizarre burn deck. Gate Guardian burn. Alright, with that said, your move.
Oh, draw. Wow, this is
Yeah, Gate Guardian's really been eating good the last few years between the Speed Duel support and their was it Maze of Memories support that they got?
Yeah, I did play that for a while. It was a very fun deck. Not very good, but very fun. So
yeah, I did pick up cards for that, and for that I picked up the secret rare prints of the Speed Duel pieces and Gate Guardian that are very nice.
Yeah,
and you know, for those who've been watching my Series 1 deck profiles, may have noticed that I use the ultra rare Speed Duel Magician of Faith and the ultra rare Mask of Darkness, which are just absolutely beautiful prints. I don't care for the watermark, but other than that, they look nice.
Yeah, I think for Mask of Darkness, it's the highest rarity as well. So, well, I am going to play the card that I just drew. It's a good one. You've seen it before.
Oh,
it's
no.
Enemy Controller. So I will tribute my Sangha to take control of your Meteor Black Dragon.
Oh no, he can't do good.
And I have been traumatized a bit by the Sphere Grievo, so I am gonna play around it, if you believe it. My skill lets me summon level 7 monsters with 1 tribute, but not just Gate Guardian pieces. I'm gonna tribute Meteor Black Dragon to summon Angel 07.
Any monster?
Yep.
This card is...
Yep.
Beware the Brothers Paradox, indeed.
Neither player can activate monster effects, so no Sphere Grievo in my future.
This effect's in hand? Oh, that's crazy.
Did you actually have it?
I did. I hard drew last turn into another Sphere Karibo.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Alright. But now the side deck is where things will potentially change. Oh, it adds the skill in there. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, you can even change skills in between games, should you want to.
Do people do that? I don't know if I've ever really seen anyone.
There's like a few decks where it's relevant. Yeah. We have seen the Knights deck with like King's Knight, Queen's Knight, Jack's Knight that can switch between 2 different skills. So we've seen that top before, and I think that's the main example in the current format.
Okay, that's pretty fascinating. What do you think of? Because I've seen people, and I've done a live stream of this as well, of people creating custom skills.
Well, personally, I'm not done yet with speed tools, so I don't really go into like making custom versions of the format. There are tournaments with like custom ban lists in Speed Dueling Discord, but personally, I'm just fine with experimenting with decks like these.
Yeah, I mean, so far they're pretty fun. I mean, these aren't, you know, like meta decks, but you don't need to play meta decks to have fun.
No. There's so much to see and do in Speed Duel. Speaking of seeing and doing, I will let you see my Sangha in hand.
Okay.
And I will do the same thing as the last game. Normal Summon Breaker and tribute it for Sangha of the Thunder.
The deadliest one.
The strongest guy, so... and with
Now, I'm
that,
sure some of you at home are thinking, why am I not playing the Heavy Metal Raider deck? Good question. This is just the name I picked.
Yeah. Well, Heavy Metal Raiders suffers from like the early Speed Duel phenomenon where skill cards were put on the field, so it's easy to destroy the skill. So that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, those field ones are rough. I think Toon World was another one.
It's a Toon World, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna activate. Going to activate. When Dueling Book lets me, I'll activate Summoner's Heart.
Yep.
To add level 5 or normal, which is great because I can add any piece that I want. Now is this okay, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, specifically. Okay. Too bad it can't be Meteor Dragon. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't affect. I guess we'll just add another Red Eyes. I chose this art because it's, I would say, my favorite Red Eyes art.
Okay.
Yeah. Specifically the one with like the black background just looks, just really highlights the red. Okay. Oh, this is... Sangha makes everything so awkward because it has such high attack. How do I want to go about this? I feel like this might be a very quick game. Because the thing with typically with fusion decks is that you kind of need to use all these resources to get the cards out. And it's kind of like that with a lot of the skills. I mean, didn't they nerf Fusion Party?
I think so, because originally it didn't have a cost, but then they gave an errata and you have to put a card from your hand in the bottom of your deck. Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, actually, a couple months ago, I picked up every single skill card. like including the like errated versions and everything.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah, because I guess with this effect, like you just gotta attack. So I guess I'll have to activate it, and then I will be discarding Diffusion. And pitching Red Eyes and Meteor Black Dragon. Get this bad boy out. If only Red Eyes Inferno was just like a dragon, that might be too powerful. It's like, do I want to take 2,600 points of damage? Not really. I mean, you could just, because if you have if I don't attack and you have Econ and you summon a monster, you can just win.
Well, don't forget that I can only attack with one monster every turn. So.
Yes, but you can attack twice, which is dangerous.
Only on monsters as well, so yep.
So I think I'll need... I think because I'm playing Fusion, I need to play a bit more carefully, even though this is just essentially beat down. So I think I'll have to pass.
Let's see here. I'm gonna enter the main phase. This is tempting. But I think I'm just gonna go battle phase.
Okay.
Now declare an attack on your Meteor Black Dragon.
Declaring an attack.
Sangha is a light monster, so
There's not bonus in the form.
no, there isn't. Don't worry, don't worry.
I... Oh, goodness gracious. Feel like I have to book a moon? Because if you enter damage step, you might have something.
Yeah.
And I'd probably be in potentially a worse situation.
That you would have been. Yeah, I'm afraid I just have to end the turn here.
Okay. Enter my main phase.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm going to normal summon Blue Dragon Summoner.
Mm-hmm. That's
When
fine.
I send from the field to the graveyard, I can add a Dragon Warrior or Spellcaster from my deck to my hand. Leave by any way. Any way he leaves the field. So, let's see if this gets through.
I am afraid it will not. I do have enemy controller sets.
Oh no. Oh no. Retrospect, maybe I should have set Blue Dragon Summoner, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
It does crumble. Ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, I will go for this. I am going to tribute Sangha for Angel 07.
Oh no.
Here it is again. And I am going to enter the battle phase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attack over your Meteor Black Dragon. And thanks to my skill, I can attack on monsters twice with level 7 monsters.
Oh my gosh. However, that does activate Blue Dragon Summoner, so I can add Dragon Warrior Spellcaster to my hand.
Well, unfortunately, Angel 07 says neither player can activate monster effects, so...
Alright, I was hoping you'd forget immediately its effect.
Alas, I remembered. I'm just gonna pass the turn here.
Okay. Okay, it can only attack twice if there's a monster, so...
Indeed, yeah.
And unfortunately, I can only use the fusion thing from Red Ice Inferno once. Use the fusion summon, which is very unfortunate.
What's wrong? That is not going to be helpful. So I'm just going to enter the battle phase and get in for 25.
Yep, I think that will get through.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Well,
We are in a situation right now.
we certainly are. It's definitely a hand of all time, I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am gonna try for it.
Yep.
Alas.
Yes, unfortunately, it was a breakthrough skill, which would have been nice if I had it a bit earlier. And then the unfortunate double red eyes.
Yeah.
One from the summoner's art, and the other one I drew last turn.
Yeah. I do think we should play game 3.
All right, let's do it.
I do think the Red Eyes deck has a good chance of winning.
It's hard when you can only fusion once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think the discard is enough downside as is, so...
Yes, I think... I think this is the way to go. Well, we shall see.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in the heart of the cards.
Yes. I'm going to the main phase.
Okay.
And I'll reveal my Sanga yet again to activate the skill. And I'll summon Vortex Trooper.
Ooh.
And I'll use his effect to put 2 cards back and draw 2 cards.
Okay, then if it's destroyed, you get to draw another card.
Yes. Shuffle deck. And draw 2. And let's get some variety going. I'm gonna tribute Vortex Trooper to summon Suijin.
Ooh. The water one.
Mm-hmm. And I will be passing a turn here.
Okay. Yeah, growing up, I had a Kazejin. You know, which is the weakest one, but that's the one I had.
I wouldn't say that in like the modern deck it's good because you can send it with Magician Souls. And that is...
Oh, it's a spellcaster?
It is a spellcaster. I love the interaction there.
Interesting. Okay. I think I have to play this a little differently, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to T-set and then pass it back over to you.
Mm-hmm. Maybe playing it a bit more calm is the good play.
Yes. Well, it didn't help that the previous 2 duels, I essentially only had 1 play to make.
Yeah.
Like, I only had fusion stuff and, like, defensive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose there might have been a way to play it better.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm the best duelist out there.
I have some things I can do, and I think I will normal summon a Witch of the Black Forest.
Okay.
I'm gonna tribute her to summon Sanga yet again.
Ooh. Yeah, and you're not playing Kazejin, correct? Because I have seen your deck.
Unfortunately, no. I should have put it in, just for the memes.
Yeah, just for the memes.
With which I'll pick up another copy of Vortex Trooper. And I can only attack with 1 guy, so I'm gonna attack with the strongest guy.
Okay.
If Dueling Book lets me.
The ever so slightly strongest guy. In terms of attack, not by defense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that'll be my Blue Dragon Summoner, which will get his effect off.
Yes.
At a Dragon, Warrior, or Spellcaster. So considering I'm not playing any Warrior monsters, but I am playing Spellcasters. So I think we'll add the other copy to my hand. Keep this conga line going.
Well, it only adds normal monsters, so
normal
I'm afraid
monsters
it will have to be a dragon.
What? Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay. You can tell how often I play this. All right, Red Eyes it is.
Well, Red Eyes is a fine card. I will pass the turn back to you.
It is a normal dragon. No effects there, unfortunately. Okay, so you got 2 of these guys. That is strong. So since you have 2, I can normal summon a Red Eyes without tributing, correct?
That is correct, yeah.
That still sounds perplexing to me. Because it feels like it should be, minimum 1 tribute. But then what does Red Eyes get me? That's...
A ferocious attack,
really...
for example.
What does that get me? You know what? Yeah, screw it. I'll normal summon a Red Eyes.
Okay.
I will end my turn because I cannot attack. Oh, I could have done the Oh, I forgot. I could have done the skill.
Oh yeah, go ahead if you want to.
Yeah, because that almost never comes up.
I will be
Like
taking 800.
I can only use it once.
Oh, draw.
I feel like someone could easily make this skill way better.
As with many skills, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be a stream I do one time, just improving skill cards.
Mm-hmm. I think Topsy Turnip did that a while back. Or reviewing all of the skill cards, something like that.
Okay.
I'm gonna normal summon Vortex Trooper.
Okay,
Use its
that's
effects.
fine. Yeah.
Return to the top. And shuffle. Oh, that is in a way funny, yeah.
You draw like the same cards.
No, but I did draw Creature Swap.
What? Oh
So-
gosh. Okay.
If this resolves, I'd like to give you my Vortex Trooper.
It does resolve. I don't like that, but it works.
I'm gonna go to the battle phase, and I'll attack with Red Eyes into the Vortex Trooper. Sadly, only one of my monsters can attack, so we're not done yet.
Okay, so this is a little bit of a conundrum here, I think. If I do this, and that does that, then I can do this or that, and do that. You know, let's just mess around.
Are we lagging?
Does that sound good?
Yeah, I think we're back. Yeah, Sphere Karibo does work here. So my Red Eyes get switched to defense mode, and then I can only attack with one monster, so I'll have to pass a turn here.
Alright, so now I shall draw. Let's see. I think I will tribute that for a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Since it's not destroyed, you do not get the draw.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I think I will activate Swords of Revealing Light, protecting myself for 3 turns.
Yes, the Speed Duel special.
Yes. And then I will go ahead and just destroy my own Red Eyes, because it does not have an effect, and I don't need to worry about it.
Yep, that is gonna work. So,
Alright, and that will be my turn.
okay. I'm ready for a few turns of no action from my part.
It's very tricky to play around these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't just attack over them, even if you
Yeah.
did have stronger monster. Just to be safe, I'm gonna switch my sewage into defense. Oh, set 1 and pass the turn.
Okay, put 1 counter on here. So draw. Well, that face down is very scary.
Could be literally
Yeah, I don't-
anything. Yeah.
I don't think I need to push yet, so I think I will let this pass.
Draw. no outs to swords, so I'll pass as well.
All right. I don't hate that. Let's see. But I think I will activate this Summoner's Art to fetch me a... Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Your third and final copy.
Indeed. And then let's just see where my last turn potentially gets me. It could always be a breaker slapping down, but...
Did not draw the breaker. I did draw another monster, which I will set and pass.
That's it for swords. That will be destroyed. Alright. Okay, now I probably have to maybe consider doing stuff. In my head, probably a Vortex Trooper. I think I will set, and I will tack this face down. If it is, you can have a draw.
Well,
do what
it's better
you want.
than a draw. I get the search magic.
Okay. Okay.
And I will pick up a Breaker the Magical Warrior.
That is what that card do. Alright, go ahead.
Ironic. I think I'm just gonna summon this breaker.
Okay.
I have to activate breaker's effects to gain a spell counter.
Sure.
And now use breaker's second effect, removing a spell counter to destroy this card. It's been there for a while, so...
Okay, I guess I will chain it.
Yeah. So Sanga will be negated until the end of the turn. I will not be deterred. I am just going to enter the battle phase. Try to attack the red eyes.
I will respond with a Sphere Karibo.
He is spherical. Now, yeah, can only attack with one monster, so I'll just have to pass the turn.
Alright. Not drawing what I would like to, but that's okay. Let's go ahead. Declare Red Eyes Inferno to use its fusion effect.
Here we go.
I will discard this Book of Moon, as well as a Meteor Dragon and a Red Eyes. Fusion summon everyone's favorite Meteor Black Dragon.
Yes. It's the field yet again.
Yes. Let's see. How do I want to go about this? Okay. Could also do this. Yeah, why not? Wait, no, I can't. Never mind. Okay, that's fine. See, if I do that... Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
I'm ready.
I am going to go ahead and attempt to attack over the Sangha with the Red Eyes.
I am I'm gonna activate Sanga's effects to make the attack 0.
Okay, I'll take half my life points. And then I will attempt to attack again with my Meteor Black Dragon this time.
I am going to allow that.
Okay, that's my turn.
I'll drop. Interesting. I will tribute my breaker to bring out another Suijin.
Ooh.
Should have played the one Kazejin for variety's sake. I am gonna enter the battle phase.
Okay.
And attack your Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I will counter with Book of Moon, targeting your Suijin.
Is gonna flip it face down. Yeah, that was my turn.
Alright. Yeah, so now my skill is basically useless. That's good to know.
Well, you're all out of Red Eyes, so can't even summon for less tributes.
Let's see. I'm going to set a card. My Meteor Black Dragon will attack your face down Suijin.
Yeah, that is gonna be fine.
Okay. Cool. Alright, go ahead.
I'll draw. Eek, comedy.
Oh no.
The back row makes it scary, so I think
Could be
I'm
anything.
gonna just switch Suijin to attack position
Okay.
and enter the battle phase, going for your Red Eyes.
I will allow that.
Okay, then I am just gonna end my turn.
Alright, I shall draw. Interesting. I'm going to activate my Breakthrough skill, banishing it to target your Suijin to negate its effects.
That is fine.
Yes.
Until the end phase, yes.
I will set a card and attempt to shoot another Molten Fireball, your water.
I will activate the effect of my Sphere Grebo.
Ooh. Oh, golly. Sure.
So I do get
That's
my
how that
effect back. Yeah.
That is correct.
What I am going to do is normal summon my Breaker.
Ooh, okay.
I would
The Magicalist Warriors.
Yeah, Breaker the Magnet Warrior. I am gonna gain a counter.
Okay.
If that is fine, I'm gonna remove
That
the
is
counter.
okay.
Destroy this guy.
I will chain Book of Moon on Suijin.
That is gonna be fine. I'm gonna flip summon Suijin.
Oh boy.
And try for the battle phase.
Yep.
Oh, my Breaker counterattacks, so I have to pass the turn here.
Yeah, that really was kind of a... Yeah, of course.
Draws a second Meteor Dragon. Yep. Galaxy Cyclone is fine.
Yeah, that's game.
Oh, unfortunate.
I had the Meteor Dragon stuck in my hand. I did check my deck. I'm like, do I have a third? I'm like, no, I only run 2. I was the entire time with swords. I was waiting to get a back removal because I sided into the 2 Galaxy Cyclones and an MST, and I just did not draw into any of those.
Unfortunate.
I did play better this duel, so
this duel was a lot better than the first 2, which went by rather quickly.
I think quite much of a stomp, but you got to play like so. Like it's really walking through a minefield against the Gate Guardian pieces because they're reducing it to 0 is such a like you get you might get 1 attack in before your life points are cut in half essentially.
Yeah, I think a deck with more battle traps could do well against Gate Guardian strategy because that's something.
Yeah, like some Sakuretsu or something. Wall Disruption. I hate that card. That should never have been introduced.
Well, it is on limit 3, so it's not seeing a lot of play these days. So, Janjo, what was your opinion about the Red Eyes deck, the Gate Guardian deck, the match we played?
I mean, it's really fun. I do wish the skill was better because Red Eyes Inferno is already so specific. Like, you can't do anything with Meteor Dragon. Aside from like fuse it out, like you can't normal summon it using it, and all its effects are like once per duel, which is like really bad. Because like if you use the burn effect, you can't even attack with Red Eyes, and the fusion summon, like, is it that bad because you're using all these? Like you have to pitch a spell specifically,
yeah,
which are typically strong cards, but. That said, it's still really fun to just being able to play a deck revolving around Meteor Black Dragon instead of just having it in the extra deck. And similar with the Gate Guardian pieces, it's fun that you can play against a deck that can just get these pieces out without needing... Because, typically pre-modern sport, right? You had to tribute summon or revive it somehow, and it's really awkward and cumbersome to play. So it's really cool that you're allowed to play these types of decks that you aren't normally... are able to, and without playing like modern Red Eyes related stuff or Gate Guardian related stuff.
Yeah, it's cool to see cards like this in Speed Duel. Janjo, are there any shoutouts you want to do, or what can people go and watch on your channel right now?
Shoutouts to everyone watching and supporting Speed Duel and Retro Yu-Gi-Oh! And I mean just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. Needs all the support it can get. But yeah, if you want to watch more of my own content, check out the Janjo Zone. Upload typically every week, usually live stream once a week. Got some exciting stuff coming out, I guess whenever this goes up. But I have a series called Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG, where we look at the history of the OCG, almost set by set. Have the Yu-Gi-Oh! History series. We're covering Vrains, just about done with that. And a bunch of other exciting stuff weekly, so, check it out.
I'm already a fan. I hope my fans check out your work as well. And that will be it for today. So guys, I was Ryan Atlas, this was Janjo. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't also already. Bye.
Yep.